I'm Director of the British Council in Tunisia, as you said. I've worked for the British Council for over 20 years. My background is as an English teacher, but I worked in education in England as a teacher of English and drama. I've worked for the British Council as an English teacher, and lately I've been working as a manager of all of our programmes. My last job was in the Czech Republic. So I've arrived here very recently from Prague, and I'm here with my family. I'm from the West Midlands of the UK, of England, which is by far the best part of England. So if you ever visit England, that's where you should go. Very difficult to say. I think I've come at not a particularly normal time. There were the disturbances that took place 2 weeks ago are not normal. Everybody assures me of that. But obviously that's affected me personally. My son is a student at the American school, so I was affected by that personally. But before that, for me what's strange is that I've lived in many countries, and I don't think I've lived anywhere where people are so polite, so friendly, so cheerful. And of course everybody says that, but it really is true. And so it's very strange to find a situation arising where you feel that you might be threatened, when actually you go out on the street and there's nothing threatening at all. People are so pleasant and so friendly. So for me it's a real pleasure to be here and a delight to be here, and I'm looking forward to getting involved in our work and with our partners. Well, I think the role's the same here now as it was here 10 years ago, and the same as it is in any other country. It's about giving people opportunities to develop themselves. And being the British Council, we give those opportunities by connecting people with Britain. And people need those opportunities at any time, in any place. Of course, at the moment here in Tunisia, they're particularly important. So we are expanding our programmes, and we hope to expand them further. But the sort of opportunities I'm talking about are improving your English. And we offer a range of ways to help people improve their English, from the paid courses where people have to pay a fee to do courses with us here or do exams, to the free services we give, such as websites or mobile applications, or to the work that we do with the government, training teachers and supporting the policy development within education. And we also do the same sorts of things in arts and in society projects. Earlier this morning I was at a training event for a project called Souk Atanmia. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, so apologies, but that's about training people to become entrepreneurs, and we're working with many partners, including the UK's Department for International Development, so UK Aid, the African Development Bank, Microsoft, many other partners, to try and support that. And of course, learning to be an entrepreneur and learning to train people to be an entrepreneur is really, really important at this stage for Tunisia. It's actually important for everywhere though. I would say we work equally. We also work with individuals. And at the end of the day, our slogan, creating opportunity for people worldwide, our work is about people, and to enable people to benefit from our programs, we need to work with NGOs, we need to work with ministries. We have memorandums of understanding with a number of ministries. The key ones obviously are the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Higher Education, Ministry of Vocational Training and Employment, and the Ministry of Culture. And we work with some of their agencies as well, but then we increasingly work also with NGOs. Yeah, that's a really difficult question for me at the moment, because I'm still trying to understand the present and what we have at the moment, but we want to be able to do more. Part of our funding comes from the British government. To be able to do more, we need to bid for funds from other sources. So we're talking to, for example, the European Commission about running programmes on their behalf. We're also looking at other sections of the British government. Our main money from the British government comes from our foreign ministry, but we're looking at other sections and talking to the aid section about running projects on their behalf as well. Yeah. And of course we also charge fees. That's how we get income for some of our services. English and learning English is a commercial product, So it's right that when we teach it directly, we charge fees, and we try to do that by we aim to be the best. I feel that we are the best. Our competitors would say, no, you're not, we're the best, but we aim to be the best, and we aim to provide the best service, and obviously there's a cost for that. Yeah, I'm sure we will. I mean, I think the concluding thing I would say is that our job is about creating opportunities. It's far more difficult to take advantage of opportunities, and that's why I always have huge respect for the partners that we work with and the people who come to our events, because they're the people who have to do the learning. That's the hard bit, the learning, and not only do they do the learning and take that learning into themselves, they then go and pass it on to other people and work with other people. So our success, or any success that we achieve, is only down to our partners and the individuals we work with and their commitment. And that's a great honour and a privilege to be working with people like that.